Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and tonight we are streaming Chapter 14 of Perfect Match. With that, we've been captured, and the stinger for Chapter 14 is Eros brings you to the cold, dark heart of their operations. Ooh, sexy. And they have something sinister planned for you. What could that be? Let's find out! It's gonna be a good time, y'all. Ooh, oh boy. Note, this book contains violence and mature situations. Player discretion is advised. Considering they don't trigger warn and put trigger warnings on Endless Summer for some fairly graphic player character deaths, I would take this seriously, y'all, so just so you know. That helps if I unmute my stuff. There we go. So this is Chapter 14, Thin Ice. We're on a boat? I'm on a boat. Sorry. And a long way from Berlin, I'm guessing. It wasn't nearly this cold yesterday. Yeah, I thought we were in Moscow, actually. We're almost there. I want no trouble out of you. We're gonna get off this boat nice and easy, understand? Okay, bro. Where exactly are we going? That is a damn fine question. You can see it just up that hill from the shore. Okay. It's a building. It's what looks like a Cold War era building to me. And what is that exactly? Pretty sure we don't want an answer to that. The only reason to have a facility in such a remote area is if you have something to hide. Yes, very astute of you. Thank you, Damien. Quiet, all of you! You're giving me a headache. Oh, I'm so sorry that this is inconvenient for you. Person in a very cold environment with not the proper clothing on. Your head is freezing, sir. How are you not cold? Hey, are you okay? To be honest, we can say, trying to be brave, worried, or furious. I mean, there's no answer for cold, which is the honest truth at this point. Furious. We're furious. I'm mad. You held my ass up here. We were finally getting somewhere. I thought things were gonna be great. We would hand over the information, and everything would go back to normal. Oh no, honey, the plot demanded otherwise. And Alana had to go and screw it up. I'm not sure if I'm angry at Eros or at her. I mean, fair. I know exactly how you feel. There we go. Are we gonna be a battle couple? Let's be a battle couple. Sighing heavily, Chloe rests against your shoulder. Okay, maybe battle couple later. Okay. The guards are getting us ready to meet some Mr. West character. Do we know who that is? Well, Will Smith played him in Wild Wild West, which, you know, intensely problematic movie that, you know, exists in some weird corner of the universe. And by that I mean our universe. I'm assuming it's Rowan West. He's the head of Eros. I've never met him, but I've heard things. Uh-oh, what kind of things? Thank you, Kira. What kind of things? He's kind of an eccentric genius. From what I hear, he's dangerous. In a cool, calculated kind of way. There were stories. Yeah, Sloan, you mentioned there were stories. Cough up. He's cruel. The way people talked about him, it was like they were afraid of him. Considering we're standing in a prison cell on his private ice island, I'm not surprised. Excuse me. I know he values formality and decorum. So if the guards think we should dress up for dinner, we really should dress up for dinner. Chloe straightens her outfit one last time before turning to face the group. Yeah, look at my gorgeous girlfriend! Oh my god, she's so pretty. Being polite costs us nothing, and it could earn us his trust if we cooperate. It also proves that he can manipulate us and gives him the power in the situation, which is not what we want to do, but, like I said, I paid for this outfit, I'm going to use it. Right. Hopefully he'll be in a much more agreeable mood if we play along. I really hope so. Good evening, Miss Park. I don't know what scary voice to give him. He crosses the room, guards following one step behind, and offers a hand to you. I'm Rowan West. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. He looks like a, major GOP donor, like... They're not being subtle with this. At all. Eat the rich. Rowan West? We can say, good evening. I wish I could say the same. Or, that's creepy considering I don't know who you are. I'm really tempted to be a jackass here. Really, really tempted. But, I think I'm gonna go with the passive-aggressive middle ground, which is, I wish I could say the same. But words seem to be escaping me at the moment. Maybe it's because I'm wearing sunglasses indoors. Because your entire fucking room is so white. Like your face. Like your face, Rowan. As they should be. Your incredulity is understandable, but I'm sure there's nothing a bit of diplomacy can't solve. So, for introductions, this is me. I will be your villain for this evening. These two lovely gentlemen are my henchmen. You'll be enjoying their company as they threaten to kill you if you make the wrong move. Later on, they will escort you gently back to your cell unless you attempt to fight, in which case I'm afraid they will have to knock you out. Unless one of your friends decides to put up a fight, in which case they're expendable. Did I miss anything? Did I miss any of the tropes? Please, let me know. I will be sure to correct it. Oh wow, we're getting exciting now! The main doors burst inward, hitting the guards stationed on either side. Damien! Oh, don't fucking tell me you had a change of heart, honey. No, I'm not here for this. Let her be a bad person. It's fine. It's perfectly compelling that way to just have her be bad and then be done. But no, don't pull this shit. Come on. No, fight music. Alana runs into the room and skids to a stop beside the table, proving that she's wearing entirely the wrong shoes for this operation. The guards recovering quickly and grabbing her by the arms. This was not the deal we agreed on, Rowan. Damien was supposed to be left out of this. I don't care if everyone else is tortured and killed, but leave my ex-boyfriend, who I clearly wanted to reclaim for some ridiculous reason, out of this. Obviously. This is so classic, like, privileged bitch. Honestly, like, everything, all of this is just fine until it affects somebody that matters to me. Yup. Ms. Kasuma, it's terribly impolite to show up for dinner when you weren't invited. Yeah, shut up. You changed the deal. We agreed that I have altered the deal. Pray that I do not alter it any further. That's the worst Darth Vader ever, I'm sorry. Would someone do something about this egregious display? The entertainment comes later in the evening. Alana, we can say, have some decorum. What the hell is your problem? Or, I understand what you did. No, we are not doing the whole, like, sympathy for the devil bullshit. You know what we're gonna do? I feel like have some decorum might actually get us a point with West. So, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna go for the passive-aggressive line again. Have some decorum. You storm in here, ruin our dinner, for what? This childish tantrum changes nothing. It's just landed you in the same mess you got us into. Rowan cocks his head, studying Nadia with newfound interest. Remarkable. She knows match number 103 is synthetic, and yet she still pursues it, still believes in its love for her. Oh my god, stop calling him an it. This is gross. Thank you, Chloe. He's not an it. Rowan ignores this outburst, all his focus trained excitedly on Nadia. Oh my god, he's gonna want to crack her open. Cecile, have your people go over the data again. You dismissed the case as a failure, but I think this might be our greatest success yet. Fuck you. Yes, Steve was a success. Congratulations! You made someone so remarkable, so kind and sweet that I fell in love with his beautiful soul. Now let me see him! Damn, girl. Get that. Oh, cheer up. You're an attractive young lady. I'm sure you'll find another soon enough. Steve is twice the man you will ever be. You cold-hearted piece of... That is quite enough. No, it's not. She hasn't gone far enough yet. Rowan's booming command has guards training their tasers at Nadia. Okay. Whatever. Another word out of you, and I'll have my guards put a gag in that foul little mouth of yours. Boy, he clearly hasn't been saying all the hearing all the things I've been saying in this commentary, has he? I would like to see you try. Stop that shit. We're literally surrounded by people with tasers, Damien. We are not winning this. Stop it. Rowan turns pointedly to face you, ignoring the others. My, you do keep rough company, Miss Park. I'm hoping you're more reasonable than your associates. I mean, I'm wearing sunglasses indoors. What do you want from me? Oh, he's going to tell me. All I want is for you to tell me where you've put the information you stole from us. I haven't put it anywhere. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure you can agree that my greater vision for the matches is worth far more than the scandal you would cause in selling these documents to the press. Still not about the money, but okay, dude. He grabs your arm, yanking you from your seat with painful force, and snarls into your face. I love how he singled us out as the one who was like the mastermind of this whole situation, and not his employee who had all the access. Rowan, wait. I tried to be reasonable with you, Miss Park, but you still won't cooperate. I literally haven't even had a chance yet, but okay. This is your idea of reasonable? You're gonna piss off my girlfriend. Let go of me. Damien makes a move toward Rowan, you dumb fuck. Okay. Stay back! I don't know why he turned into Sean Connery there. but a guard hits him hard in the gut, knocking the wind out of him. Oh, that went better than I thought it would. Ugh. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. You are ruining everything. Yes, by standing here and telling you to let go of me. Kira, the dinner knives! Hell yeah! You glance down on the table and see your knife from dinner, strong and sharp, right beside your hand. Don't you realize what I could do to you? All the shit that the typical privileged white man can do to me? I don't know what you want me to say here. So I can fight Rowan with the knife, or I can call for help, which is obviously going to end well. I want to you know what? This is worth 12 diamonds to stab him. I'm going to stab his ass. That's right in the neck. Come on, girl. You grab the knife from the table and slash in a wild arc at your attacker. No, you gotta... No, girl, you gotta, like, scissor that shit. Like, sewing machine. Just quick, sharp jabs. Bam, 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 like, right into the chest. That's what you do with this. You don't do some big dramatic thing that looks good on TV. You go for the short, stabby thing. You can get, like, 5 or 6 in there before he can move. I would say don't ask me why I know that, except, lovely viewers, I know that you already know that I did self-defense training for years, literally trained against that exact scenario. You know what to do, you can get out of it, but you do have to know what to do. You bring the knife down hard across Rowan's face. Wow. That's literally an achievement. You stabbed Rowan in the face. Okay. I said, let go of me. The guards move in on you, tasers at the ready. Rowan wails loudly, his voice echoing off the pristine walls. Get my patch! Quickly! And someone handle her! Your patch? What, do you have synth skin hiding in there? What is this, Star Wars? We have robots. Yes, at once, sir! You pull Sloane down to join the others under the table, narrowly missing another hit from the taser. Alright, how many tasers have gone off? Because, how many guards were there? Was there one for each of us? Or what are we doing? Were there 2 guards? I don't know. Hey, fancy meeting you here, Kira. Shut up, Damien. Heavy boots stomp around you as the guards surround your hiding place. One of them kicks an object on the floor, and it bounces toward you, metallic and shining. Please be another knife. Guys? What's that? It is an object that we're going to examine. It's warm. It's an eyeball. Rowan's eyeball, I think. Ew! What? Are you satisfied, Miss Park? Not really, but this was fun. Whoa. We can say, are you a robot too? Yes, he is. Let's skip that. You absolutely deserve that. Or, I can't believe I touched your eyeball. I think... I think I'm gonna go with you absolutely deserved that, because he did. Maybe I should stab your other eye too, then you'd match. What do you need a robot eye for, anyway? Oh, I suspect he's gonna tell us. Does one need perfection? This synthetic eye sees farther than any ordinary human eye. It will never falter, never deteriorate, but can be slashed out of my head with a steak knife, so... there you go. But it is also a sensitive and intricate instrument. Recalibrating a synthetic optical nerve takes weeks! I'm gonna skip over all the difficulties of getting it installed in the first place. He clenches his fist and glares at you. Yet another thing you've ruined. Dude, I ruined it. This is literally the only thing that I have done. Everything else has been Sloane and Damien, and otherwise pure accident. This is literally the only thing that I have actively done, unless you really want to count falling in love with Chloe, but I'm still counting that under pure accident, because it's not like I, did that on purpose. It's not like I sat there and went, well, I mean, I did, but Game Kira didn't. Okay, whatever. Whatever. It's clear that you can't be reasoned with. Guards, take them away! The guards quickly surround you. You feel a too familiar prick in your neck, and everything fades to black. Oh, God. Ugh. Delivery methods on these drugs. Slowly, your consciousness returns to you. A warm light illuminating the room as your eyes blink open. I'm dead, apparently. Kira, you're awake! Chloe! What happened? Rowan, he knocked all of you out. The guards tried to drag us all away, but I managed to resist. I grabbed you and ran. I got to the dock and found a boat to escape in. We barely made it with our lives. I smell a setup. Chloe, we can say, what about Rowan's guards? Where are the others? Or, are you alright? I mean, this is my girlfriend, right? I guess I should be concerned about my girlfriend. Chloe, are you alright? Fuck my friends, apparently. I'm fine. I'm here with you, and there's nothing and no one that matters more than that. Oh. I don't know. Chloe. Wait, no one? Where's everyone else? Chloe's expression darkens. I wasn't able to save them. There wasn't time. Meaning you are only one replicant. What? So the others are still back on that island? It was all I could do to get you to safety. We have to go back for them. We just got away. We can't run back into danger. I mean, how attached are you anyway? We can always get new friends. This seems very uncharacteristic. I'm really concerned. I'd do anything for you, Kira. I'd even kill Rowan West himself. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kill him? We can say that's extreme. Only if it comes to that, or good riddance, the world is better off. I mean, honestly, my knee-jerk was that's extreme, but also this seems like one of those stories that doesn't resolve without major character death. So, only if it comes to that. Interesting. One minor suggestion from your so-called perfect match, and you're willing to entertain homicide. Uh-huh. Yep, there's the sinister music happening. Okay. Chloe, what's going on? Why are you talking like this? I'm just being the sweet match you wanted. Uh-huh. That is what your Eros quiz revealed, isn't it? Wow, you people suck. I mean, exactly, I did stab Rowan in the face. Killing him isn't that big a stretch. A sick, heavy feeling forms in the pit of your stomach. You search around with sudden panic, and a shiver grips your spine as you notice the eerily familiar room. Why does this place look like my bedroom? Chloe peers at you, intrigued. We thought that familiar surroundings would put you at ease, decrease hostility. But those effects seem to be short-lived. Yeah, when my girlfriend starts acting like not my girlfriend, yeah. You protest and resist as the guards pull you through the hallway. Finally, they drag you into a small, dim room. Kira. Cecile, what is all of this? The guards sit you down in a chair and handcuff you before leaving the room. Cecile stands on the other side, looking smugly down at you. Yeah, where's my Chloe, bitch? Chloe. See, I want my girlfriend back! Cecile opens the door and beckons someone in. Okay, well, I mean, not for nothing, she's a snazzy dresser. Let's give credit where credit's due. But, what the... You can say, who are you, or this is insane. I think I'm just gonna go with who are you. Mr. West has taken to calling her Harley after a relative he once had. Oh god, this just got another level of creepy. I'm not surprised, but I am disappointed. And who am I to disappoint our father? Ew, 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 ew. Harley heads out the door, flashing you a smile as she goes. Yeah, Rowan has been to too many bad family reunions. Yup. This is sick. As Cecile turns toward the door, you get to catch a glimpse of a handcuff key dangling from a clip on her belt. Are we gonna jump her for the key? Is that what we're gonna do? I've got to get her to come a little closer. Cecile, please. We can say, this is wrong and you know it. Don't you feel something between us? Or, if you trust Rowan, you're an idiot. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Because I feel like none of these would work, is the problem. Like, this is wrong and you know it. She knows that. She's sold her soul a long-ass time ago. Don't you feel something between us is literally what she'd expect us to do. So, not helpful. Or, if you trust Rowan, you're an idiot. Yeah, insulting her is gonna help. Okay. I think I'm going to... Oh, my first instinct was honestly, if you trust Rowan, you're an idiot. She did also show that she kind of like has to keep charge of Rowan, is the other thing. Like, she's really the one running the show. So... yeah, let's try if you trust Rowan, you're an idiot. Let's just go with it. Blindly following a deluded egomaniac? What does that make you? I know exactly what I'm doing. Ha-ha! Cecile storms around to your side of the table, angrily leaning close and poking a finger at your chest. Every step I have made has been deliberate. Don't you doubt for a second what I'm capable of. Ha-ha! With her eyes locked in a steely glare, you stealthily reach over and pluck the key from her belt. Damn, we have good spatial awareness, don't we? You creep down the hallway as quietly as you can, until you reach the open door of what looks like a security room. Hiding just outside the doorway, you listen in on the two guards chatting inside. Damn it! West is gonna have all of our heads in a vice for this. How do we completely lose a prisoner? I mean... well, apparently she's some kind of super genius. Someone let her get too close to a computer tablet and she unlocked every door in the south wing and ran. Yeah, girl. I love it. I love it. Sloane escaped? These screens must be showing security camera footage from all over the facility. My friends must be here somewhere. I've got to find them. There, on one monitor in the very corner, something catches your eye. Wait a minute. Is that... On the monitor, you see footage of a homey, quaintly decorated living room. And pacing across the frame... Nadia, who looks happy about it. You watch as your cousin crosses the room, beaming, and throws her arms around a familiar figure. Yep, it's Steve. Okay. Nadia? And Steve? Why are we surprised? They literally just did this with Chloe. Okay, so that is the end of chapter 14. I think we're going to leave it here for tonight, since I can only assume chapter 15 is also about an hour and a half, and it's only Monday. So I will be back with chapter 15 on Perfect Match Monday next week. So same time, same place, twitch.tv/aromanticgaze at 7 p.m. Pacific. Oh, good Lord, I haven't been on the air for that long. Y'all have a good week. Enjoy whatever it is you do between Monday and Friday. Catch you later.